bunch of losers. You bunch of losers. Welcome to the show. It's episode 356, January 11th, 2026. It's Happy National Milk Day, and that doesn't even matter. We don't have any fun facts about milk. You can come and you can take it. You can come take a drink of this tall glass of milk if you want it. It's the San Francisco 49ers absolutely going into Philadelphia and cramming it down their cram holes. I told every single one of you on this show a couple days ago, the Niners lulled you to sleep. You thought their defense stunk. No, it didn't. The Niners did exactly what I said today. They lulled you to sleep. They said, oh, you can throw on them. No, you can't. Jalen Hurts didn't even complete a pass past 15 yards. Juwan Jennings had a longer pass than Jalen Hurts did. You think you can run the football? No, you can't. The 49ers ran it down your throats. Brock Purdy legacy drive in your faces.
Dad, I'm going to stop you right there. First of all, we want to talk about Happy Milk Day. Brock Purdy was out there looking like a bag of milk because he was the third best quarterback on the field today.
Josh Allen's bones may have been.
And you can't say legacy drive for a drive that started with 7 minutes left on the clock. That's not a legacy drive. That's a normal drive. That's a normal drive. Texas trying to talk. We can't hear him. Technical difficulties.
Let's let the Philadelphia Eagles fan in the room have his minute.
Okay.
And talk about the bet, and that way they can go to bed.
Okay. All right. So with us, we have a couple of other newcomers on the show. An Eagles fan, my nephew, my nieces, they're here. Allegedly
and
Bills fans. Okay. Say what you need to say. My young nephew, as you sent a hype video to try to get under my skin before the game, and how did that turn out for you?
Bad.
No, it turned out good. It did exactly what you wanted.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Brock Purdy didn't play well at all.
That's right.
Yeah.
Big bag of milk, right?
Yeah, he was.
This is going to turn into a Brock Purdy's plan.
Did you see what happened to Jennings? He got absolutely smoked after that.
So what? Yeah, he got smoked, and he was doing the sizzling bacon on his back. Because CMC was in the end zone, scoring a touchdown.
After he threw that pass, he was thrown up like a piece of pizza dough. He was a feather to the lineman.
That's right. Wow. And then he. I was not going to say that. I was about to say something about sauce, but I had to contain myself. I'm just saying. You tried to come. You tried to come at the Funkle. You tried to come at the Funkle, and you have to take this medicine. You got to take this medicine.
You're not the Funkle.
I am the Funkle.
Did the Eagles lose this game, or did the 49ers win it?
The Eagles lost against themselves.
The Eagles had a chance to win the game.
I love that take. They lost against themselves.
They hurt themselves. They didn't let Saquon Barkley run at all.
Saquon Barkley tried to run. He got hurt.
Okay. That's the take. Okay. Bills fan, you get your minute, and then you're going to bed.
Me?
Go ahead.
Bills fan, you get your minute. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, the Bills won a very good game.
Preach.
I'm just going to say, go Bills!
Okay.
Go Bills.
All right. Go Bills. All right. Bid. Go Bills.
She didn't get to say anything.
What do you want to say? Go Niners. Come to the Niners. Be with me. Be with the Funkle. Go with the Niners.
Nope. I'm the Funkle, dude. We got more
Bills beat the Jaguars. They're blew them off the field. So
that's right.
Going to the finals.
That's right. Told you.
Go put sunglasses and hats away. Go to bed.
Oh my God! You got anything else?
Oh, and
nothing.
Also, Brock Purdy was the third best quarterback. He isn't the leader of the team.
They're trying to slander. They're trying to slander our guy. Did you see what
he was doing?
Don't be a sore
he was
loser.
just running in the backfield like a sissy. He didn't even.
Okay. All right.
Oh my God.
Don't be a sore loser.
Even the national media saw it. They said they were like, look at the Niners quarterbacks. They had to put an S on it because Jennings was right behind Purdy leaving the field. Look at the Niners quarterbacks
celebrating as he runs off the field. Ladies and gentlemen,
He's celebrating because his team saved him.
Josh Allen's team literally.
Josh Allen put the team on his back.
Josh Allen, his team carried him literally. There's video evidence
because they were on his back.
No, because his feet weren't even on the ground.
Yeah, they were.
They carried him.
He was running the whole time.
You watch other.
He runs through air, dude. He is Superman.
Unbelievable.
Team on his back.
He Buzz Lightyear. He flew. Oh, okay. So what we're gonna do? We got a lot of football to talk, and we don't have a lot of games. It's great because Tex left us, so it's me and J-Bot. So everybody's listening to the show. If you're listening to the podcast, thank you. Thanks for hanging in. Thanks for tuning in. Go like, rate, review, subscribe, all that stuff. We're going to go down pretty much every single game here, and we're going to just let each other have it. Because if you think we are ridiculous, outrageous, insufferable, ignorant, outlandish, whatever, you haven't seen us when our teams win playoff games, as you can tell from the first 5 minutes of this show. So, I think oh my God, I think we're going to talk.
Right.
We're going to talk NFL football. That's what I was laughing at. Playoffs. And then we're going to go back and talk college football playoffs. And that's it. That's what this show is. And we're going to recap the power rankings from the teams that we ranked at the college football playoff. We're going to recap our power rankings of quarterbacks. And then we're going to go from there. And let me just say this. There's been actually, do you text, you're muted. Text, you're saying a lot of stuff. Nobody can hear you.
And then we're going to go back and do this. Then we're going to go back and do this. That's it. But that's it. Then we're going to talk about 2 things, but there's also 5 things we got to also go back and talk about.
You don't know how PowerPoint presentation works. You see this preview slide, and then you see underneath the chapters of the preview slide. Come on.
The table of contents.
Let's go. You know the table.
First
What do
of
you
all,
text? Text wants to come on a show and not talk
the
about
best-
football.
The
Not a
best,
football guy.
The best PowerPoint show, 10, 20, 30. 10 slides, size 20 font, 30 minutes or less.
Hey,
That's what you want to do?
you gotta excuse
Perfect
Tex.
PowerPoint.
Tex won't be as prepared as he normally is today because he's been in Cancun for the past week with the Cowboys.
That's right. That's right. And the Cowboys have been lathering each other up with a bunch of oil. They played football on the beach.
No diddy.
Actually,
No diddy.
actually, Tex, we're going to give you, everybody listening to the show, thank you. Hang in there. Here we go. Let's go, Lobo. That's what I'm talking about. People don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. They came in here with all their Eagles. The Eagles are super talented. There's no way the Niners, with all their injuries,
Since when?
guess what?
That's
we got an absolute
Niners
dog
empire is
quarterback.
like roll nears. What is he even talking about?
Stop it, dude.
They never
Hey,
say.
shout out,
I've never
Maxine.
once heard them say Niners empire.
That's because you don't know. What, are we supposed to know everything the Bills do?
Yeah, I tell you everything.
2 Bills Drive. Let's
That's
go
right.
there and read it.
You know, B. McCormick's here. Nate Dogg's here. He says the Bears win the superpower. He already, dude, Nate Dogg he was early on. We were ripping Nate Dogg, but he was exactly right. B. McCormick's here. We're filming from a live virtual audience. Let's talk some football. Tex, the Cowboys did actually make the news, but we're going to salute Howdy Hats at howdy.hats.enc. The Millie Goats hats will be going out later probably next month. Let's just not get ahead of ourselves. So shout out, go follow at howdy.hats.enc. First thing we're going to the Bears, there you go. The Bears are here. This girl loves Nick. There you go. And Tex, the Cowboys did make the first slide. Breaking news. Dak Prescott revealed that he is getting married in Italy this year.
Wow.
I don't really care what the rest of the slide says, but the Cowboys made the news. Text thoughts before we get into football.
Okay.
Hey, speechless. It's over, J-Vi. How about your take on this?
I'm writing it down. I mean, Josh Allen right now is putting on a clinic on how to play after getting married. I mean, what more can I say? We talked about, though, that curse might be over, because the guys that got married this year, all 5 of them made the playoffs. Now, 2 are already out. Josh Allen's the only one that has advanced so far. Drake May's currently playing Aaron Rodgers to play tomorrow. But I am writing it down. 2026 married. Dak Prescott.
Tex, thoughts on your quarterback getting married?
I mean, as far as we know, everybody else got married in America. So does it really count if you get married outside the U.S. on foreign soil? The curse.
We're going to monitor that. That's a good counterpoint, though. Good spin zone. Good spin zone.
So from my standpoint, it might as well not even be a legitimate thing.
Well, I mean, Tex has become a Bills fan, and Josh Allen might very well break this curse.
Tex was a Bills. He was wearing a Bills shirt today. I saw.
Yeah,
it's right here.
Because I phoned in after
the Bills are my playoff team. I got to have somebody to pull for. Can't be the Niners.
Why not?
Can't be. It just can't be.
Mm.
Unless
That's a
like
shame.
the only way that I could pull for the Niners is if they were playing like
I mean, they already played the Eagles.
they already played the Eagles, and I tried to pull for the Eagles in that game, and I'd be like, they'd drop a pass and be like, yes, and they'd be like, no, we're supposed to beat the Niners.
They can't. Eagles can't. See, that's what I was saying in 2022, 3 years ago. I said, y'all lucky we don't have Brock Purdy. And, of course, we had Brock Purdy and we won.
Mm-hmm.
So that argument from 2022 finally put to bed as well. It's over. The Eagles going to the Super Bowl that year was complete fraud. Without Brock Purdy, the Niners couldn't win that game.
Well, it's interesting the Niners how they label their players because their best quarterback plays wide receiver and their best wide receiver plays running back.
And the Bills' best quarterback sneak isn't even their quarterback; it's their offensive lineman carrying their quarterback.
Hey,
so
the snowplow.
Right? I'm sure Deion Doctor's like, look how well I did in that play. Okay, no, that's enough about the Cowboys. Nobody cares about the Cowboys. Nobody cares. But here's what we do care about, ladies and gentlemen. There was a lot of stink in the media saying the playoffs are just more fun with Kansas City in it, and the Chiefs, and no Lamar, and no Burrow.
That was great.
And lies, every single one of them. Because look at this, what football did for us this weekend, ladies and gentlemen. An NFL record, 12 fourth-quarter lead changes this postseason. Bears are the only home team to win. The Bills are the first postseason road win since 1992. To be fair, the Bills weren't in the postseason for 17 of those years. Yeah, but
so I mean, that's like just extending a stat to make it look worse than it was.
It's still a stat, though. It's a fact.
Yeah, but we weren't in the playoffs for 17 of those years.
Well, that's your own fault. It's not the graphics' fault. That's not the point. The point is we're trying to dunk on the Chiefs because everybody said the playoffs will be the same. Enjoy the playoffs without Mahomes. It won't be as fun. Enjoy the playoffs without Lamar or Joe Burrow. You know what? Every single team
I think this is a great thing for the NFL as a whole because now we're not rooting for like players. We're rooting for teams. Let's get back to rooting for teams.
Love that.
I'm so sick of rooting for players.
That's right.
I hate that.
That's a good point. Every single team that was leading in the 2-minute warning or under the 2-minute warning lost except for the 49ers because the Eagles couldn't do it. But, I mean, you watched 3 games where it came down to the last drive. I mean, 4 games. Every single one of them came down to the last drive. It was incredible. So this whole we can't do the playoffs without Mahomes, shut up.
I'm a little upset I went to sleep last night. I got home from the Panthers game. I had a headache, and it was 21-6. I was like, man, I don't feel like watching this. So I went to bed. Hand up. I missed it.
You missed a great game.
You did. That was wild. I got it. Look.
I thought for sure the Packers -2.5 was cash. For sure.
Nope. It did not.
No.
You guys have any other thoughts initially before we kind of dive into this?
No. I got to run upstairs real quick. Hang on.
Okay. What do you? I mean, your overall take. I mean, you were at the Panthers game. Like, do you have any overall take of football?
Look, I will say this about the Panthers game. As much as we rag on the Panthers, it was a good environment. The crowd was rocking, and the guys that work at the Panthers, they said like it feels like it did back in 2015 when they went to Super Bowl, and just like the excitement around the team. Everybody was in their seat 15 minutes before the game started. I mean, it was a packed house. And when Steve Smith said whatever he said before the game, and then Cam Newton came out of that tunnel, I mean, I don't know what the DB levels were, but it was the loudest I'd ever heard it in there.
Dude,
I mean, they were pumped. They were so excited.
I tweeted out when the game was going on, I was like, Bank of America Stadium in the playoffs, like when they're good, when they're competitive, is an underrated stadium to watch a game on TV because it is rocking and you got the skyline in the background.
I was going to say it's underrated because it's one of the few stadiums that's like in the heart of downtown of the city where the team plays. Most teams play 30 or 40 minutes or even miles outside of the city. You're watching this New England game, like they claim Boston, but it's like it's closer to Rhode Island than it is Boston. But
also
to have, the Panthers right in downtown, it's, there's a little bit of traffic getting in and out of there, but for the most part, it's pretty easy getting in and out. It's, when the Panthers are good, it's coming around. And you think about it, the Panthers are 30 years old now. So the biggest knock on the Panthers for the longest time was like they didn't have any original fans because everybody that lived in Charlotte already had they were a fan of a different team already. But now you have guys, that are our age that have lived in Charlotte, grown up in Charlotte, Quags being one of them, Coach Acatelli being another one. They grew up here with the Panthers. So now that they're older, like they have a hometown team, and it's like the Panthers have those diehard fans now. If they can just continue to grow that fan base, who knows what can happen.
Shout out Quags too, wearing the Millie Goat hat pretty much all over Charlotte. Shout out Quags. I am happy for him. That was a fun. We'll get to the. Also, just breaking news. Juwan Jennings has 2 playoff passing touchdowns, and Justin Herbert has 2 passing touchdowns in the playoffs.
Wow.
So, but yeah, so it was just Charlotte. That's a sneaky, awesome. Not because we live in North Carolina or I live in North Carolina, but when I'm watching the game, I'm like, man, that was a fun game to watch. Also, Fox Sports put out this graphic. J Bones turned our attention to it about they did all the NFC quarterbacks on one side, all the AFC quarterbacks on the other side, Super Bowl trophy in the middle. Some of them are grabbing the trophy, some of them are not. You don't know whose arms are who. This is obviously AI, and it's really creepy looking. Like Bo Nix and Jordan Love are throwing fisticuffs at each other. I don't know what they were thinking here. The Texans, CJ Stroud's wearing the wrong jersey. They're slipping, dude. I would say Fox is sleep. You can't go AI here.
How is CJ Stroud wearing the wrong jersey?
I don't know. That was a big stink. Like the Texans picked up on it. That was like their uniform from like 2 or 3 years ago.
Old uniforms.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't remember Stafford's beard being that gray either.
Mm-hmm.
I know he's got a little gray in there, but not that much.
This is just a weird graphic.
I mean, Josh Allen and Jalen Hurts look like they're having like a left-handed handshake.
Looks like Texas over the week graphic. But anyways, it's just great to have the playoffs here, and I'm just super excited that.
Look at go back. Look at Trevor Lawrence like doing the locked arms,
like Pastuzik did when he would sing on his beer. He would do this. Oh gosh, dude. Okay, we got a lot of football to talk, dude, and we're gonna start. We're gonna start with. Let's start with our teams first. Okay, I just went on like a 5-minute rant about the Niners, so we're gonna get to the breakdown of the game, but we're gonna let you have your fun. Okay?
No, you already had your breakdown. That was it.
No. Yep. Not gonna happen, Tex. You're not gonna do it. Your team didn't win a playoff game. You don't get to decide who does what.
Your team didn't win either.
My team, they did win.
No, they just had the higher score. They did not win that game.
Yes, they did. They took it. They came and took it, just like you always tell people to do. You said, come and take it. They did. They said, hey, Eagles, we're giving you a chance right here, right now. Anyways, no, you see, you made me do it again. It's the Bills' time. The Bills going to Jacksonville, 27-24.
With this win, the Bills are the first team in NFL history. I swear I say this every week because every single week we are the first team in NFL history to do something, or Josh Allen's the first person in NFL history to do something. But the Bills team, first team in NFL history to snap 4 8+ game win streaks in the last 2 years. So let's let the Chargers win this game. Give us the Texans. We will be an NFL record-breaking 5 8+ game win streaks. We'll do it. Don't make us do it.
Also, we are watching the Patriots Chargers 6-3, just like everybody thought it would. The first half was over before we even went on the air, which has never happened. These two offenses, I don't know what's going on. But
you want to hear what a playmaker does?
Let's hear about it. When
Josh Allen was trailing today against the Jaguars, 14 of 16, 195 yards, 3 touchdowns. When Josh Allen is in the playoffs, there's nobody else that I want on my team. His last 7 playoff games, 1,900 yards passing, 19 total touchdowns, 1 interception, 400 yards rushing. Legendary drive. You called it. It was a legacy drive.
I said legacy drive.
And he did it. He put
did
the
it.
team on his back.
He did not put the team on his back.
He did put the team on his back.
Backs. No, they literally
the throw he made off his back foot. He threw that ball before Brandon Cooks even made his cut to run the post.
There were a bunch of good quarterbacks for throwing the football this weekend and in clutch times. Like, I mean, the NFL has just basically said we don't care about punters anymore, and everybody goes for it on fourth down all the time in the playoffs. Apparently,
it is something about the playoffs. though. I mean, I've gotten to a point now where I can watch regular season games and they matter, obviously, but it's like win or lose, like I'm with the kids right after, or even somewhat during the game, I'm half paying attention. It's like I'm not fully invested. But today, I was like, don't talk to me. I'm watching the Bills. Like my wife was trying to we put our kids down from that. My wife's trying to have a conversation with me, and she's just like, what's wrong? I was like, I'm just trying to watch the game, but I can't because you won't stop talking to me. So it probably wasn't the right thing to say to her, so I apologize for her for that. But like, it's true. It's like, I just want to watch the game. I can't concentrate. But the Bills pulled it out.
My wife, too, she's like, you're like a 3-year-old. And I was running around like with my hands up in the air when Kendricks knocked that ball down. And then I just kept running around and I just fist pumped randomly.
I know.
Like, yes!
I was like, yeah.
She's
like, it's like during that time. So I'm like, oh, yeah. Like getting as close as I can without actually hitting my fist. Yeah,
like we're just dudes who love football. Like I can't
like now it matters because
it
it's
does.
like this could be the last time I'm going to watch my team for 6 months.
Yeah,
and it's almost like a part of you. It's like you have to go back. Like it's not that my life's not exciting because it is, but it's like this adds extra excitement. Now I don't have that extra piece of excitement.
Yeah,
I just have regular excitement.
Well, no, it's one of those things. It's been with you since you were a kid. Like, how are you supposed to just stop it? Like, I watched these games, and I remember being in my parents' living room when Steve Young hit Terrell Owens over the middle to beat Green Bay, like in the playoffs. And I'm sitting there. I know exactly where I was sitting on the ottoman, and I jumped up out of my seat just like I did tonight. I'm like, it transformed. It doesn't mean I'm not excited about my life now. It just means that this is one thing that makes me a 10-year-old kid every single time.
Yeah.
Like there was, and then other things that do it. I was coaching my son's basketball game this weekend, and one of the little kids who hasn't scored all year made a basket. Dude, I don't know that I've jumped that high in my life.
Dude, there's nothing like it.
The crowd went nuts. Like there's these certain moments in your life, like I don't know, you just can't explain it. Things that make
sports,
you
man.
Sports, exactly. So, dude, it's just I get it. I understand.
I caught myself even at the Panthers game. You know, because I'm working for the Panthers. One of our really good friends plays for the Panthers. Like they're the hometown. Like it makes my job easier if the Panthers are winning. But like you're like in it for the team because like you just want them, the team that you're following or the team that you're with, working or not working. Like you just want them to do good.
That's 80,000 people in the same area want the same thing.
Yeah.
You don't. Where else do you get that?
No, you don't. Like, nowhere. Not now. Not in this country.
Exactly right. You walk by everybody out of that stadium. If they win that game, it doesn't matter who you are. Everybody's high-fiving. Everybody's chest bumping. You've never seen that person in your life. And somebody throws you a beer, you're going to drink it. Somebody's like, hey, come take a shot. You're going to do it. Like you don't get those moments with 80,000 other people ever.
Well,
like,
especially for people like us who don't live in the towns or cities that our team plays.
Yeah.
So, you know, when you are, I don't know, it just feels like you're watching it with other people.
Well,
I mean, me and your mom text the entire game for 18, 19, 20 weeks of the year.
I sent her an eyeballs emoji and she said, leave me alone.
And then we don't text the rest of the year until the Bills play again. My uncle sends me a text message 5 to 10 minutes before every single game. Go Bills. Or he sends me a picture that he's at the game.
I don't understand how people don't get that. Like, it's hard to explain it to him. And she's like, you're a 5-year-old. I'm like, no, like the whole time she's like, well, who else is an Eagles fan or your friend? I'm like, yes, my friend. We've been talking for 3 hours. Like we sit there and text message and everybody's text messaging, talking about the games. I'm like, that's the whole point of football.
And we've had in this 10 minutes that we've been talking about, we've done nothing to clarify about anything. We haven't explained anything, but except for just telling that we love our teams.
We love
Yeah,
football.
Hey, football is us. That's all.
Yes.
Football is us.
I put it on the thumbnail. I just put underneath all our pictures, just football guys. Like we love football. There's nothing. I don't know what to.
Yep.
I don't know what else to say about it.
3 weeks, I'll be so sad.
Yeah.
You don't have to tell me why you were excited about the game. I know. Anybody who watches football knows. You have to explain it.
Dude, how about Shakir had 12 targets today? He caught all 12 passes.
Buddy, that is one of the most underrated. So let me do a quick synopsis of the game. So Trevor Lawrence, he threw that interception earlier, which is hilarious. Then the Bills got a crucial stop on a 4th down early in that game. And can I just say this? You suck, NFL, for ruining the chain. That was a perfect opportunity. That first 4th down that the Bills stopped Trevor Lawrence on, we could have had a chain gang run out there, and the ref could have done, there was all, and instead we get, hang on, virtual line. That's trash. It happened twice.
Yeah.
Yeah. That.
And then it wasn't even right because he's down before.
Gosh.
Yeah, and then, so.
They're taking the football out of football. They're taking the football out of football. There's nothing better.
Don't
than
IT my football.
And, the guy stayed up and doing that number, and the crowd going crazy.
So it's 10-7 at halftime, and there's a controversy at the end of the half with the Jags because they got up to the ball, and
I said it to you guys. It's like we're seeing way too much of the refs right now.
Yeah, we
were seeing and I'm not just saying for the Bills, but for both, for just the game in general. We were seeing too much of the refs. They needed to let the guys play more. They needed to figure it out. Again, it's like they weren't explaining why things were happening. The play at the end of the half was, look, you said it right away. I said karma. You said ball don't lie as soon as it happened. And it's what it was. They
gave him an extra second for no reason. And then Cam Little, who never misses, missed.
Yeah. So karma, dude. Ball don't lie.
So we had that. Then we had Josh Allen. He got hurt. He was throwing ducks in the 3rd quarter. There was a controversial call with 7 minutes to go on the defensive holding on that 3rd down on Benford. Just like a mystery late in the game. You remember that? Tyson.
Yeah, and I put Maru in a body bag for his trying to stand up to me for that.
Oh, it was the holding. It was
Yeah, it was the holding. And I was like, well, it should be, if the offense gets a holding call, it should be automatic 4th down. And he said, well, who's to know if it wasn't for that holding that it wouldn't have been a touchdown? I said, well, who's to know if it wasn't holding on the offense, the defense wouldn't have sacked him. He said, well, everybody knows that holding calls aren't always right. And I said, you proved my point. There should never be automatic 1st down if the yardage for the flag does not equal the 1st down mark. It shouldn't be that way.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not disputing you. That was a
I'll
funny
die
exchange,
on that hill.
He said it was a bad hill to die on, but you will.
I didn't die. I fought back.
Jeremy said the Jaguars should have kicked a field goal in that early moment. They should have taken the points. I mean, again, there was a lot of coaches that were like, "We're going to show you, who we are."
Jaguars has a good defense, and I think in the playoffs, you perceive a team how they are all season just based on who they typically play. Like the Jags, the South usually isn't a great division, NFC or AFC. So you think Jags get
or
some
college
easy
football.
Yeah. You think the Jags get some easy wins, and then you actually see them in the playoffs. Like the Bills, it's the first time they've beaten the Jags in the playoffs ever. But you see teams in the playoffs. The Jags have a really good defense, and for the most part, until the 4th quarter, which is typically how it is for the Bills. But they were stopping Joshua. Take the points while you can. They were thinking in their head. To me, it shows a sign that you don't trust your defense, but. By trying to go for it there, you're saying we need 7 more than we need 3.
Well, I think it was Liam Cohen being like, this is who we are. Everybody wants to prove that they're the new innovative
Everybody wants
guy.
to be Dan Campbell now.
Yeah. I mean,
guess what? Dan Campbell still hasn't made it to a Super Bowl.
I think corrective. We should kick more field goals now. We've gone too far, Tex. Would you agree?
Yep.
That they're going for it too much.
I mean, I couldn't believe the Panthers went for it on their first drive in their own side of the field yesterday.
I think the Panthers are a different story just because they're 8-9, and the Jags though they were on there.
They weren't even across the 50. You have one of the best punters in the NFL.
Facts. That's also facts. I just wrote down Tony Romo is an idiot. I don't remember why. Does anybody remember why Romo might have been an idiot?
You said something about it. About him missing somebody. Somebody was wide open.
Oh, it was the Parker Washington throw. Romo was, praising Trevor Lawrence for that deep post, and he's like, "See, that was the best throw." I'm like, dude, if he lays that ball out there, it's a touchdown. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
But so, anyways, the Jags they took the lead, and then Josh Allen, they go down there, and of course, we all said legacy drive. Josh Allen, the famous 10-yard quarterback sneak, and then it was, hey, we got the rare double legacy drive.
Yeah.
Where Josh Allen had his legacy drive, and then it was time for Trevor Lawrence, and he throws a pick on the first play.
But the Jags were doing something good because Poyer went out. So the third string Bills safety came in, and the Jaguars went right at him.
Sympathy for me. We're playing the
Jaguars went right at him, and they had something going there for a little bit, but the Bills kept having answers.
Hey,
when
shout out Trey White, dude.
Trey White, since week 6, I believe, has the best rating for DBs in the league.
That's crazy.
Balls thrown. He's back. Trey White Goal Academy.
Dude, he was there was a play on the sideline at the pylon that he made that was really good. And then the late play to tip it to get Cole Bishop. So
he's got his swagger back, and I think a lot of it is he's now 2 years removed from his Achilles or whatever knee he's blown out, and he's in a defense that he's used to playing. He played his first 6 years in the league, 7 years in the league in this defense, and then he left for a year. Now he's back. He's comfortable, so he's reacting instead of thinking, and that's what you want as a football player.
Yeah.
I think it's funny that we signed Shaq Thompson to just be, hey, you're getting older. We want you to come in here as a backup role. Give us some leadership. You'll know the defense, so we'll use you as your backup. He's been playing all year. He's been playing better than Bernard has all year. He came with an interception today. He got Trevor down on that fourth down, the one that they had to reverse the call on with the virtual measurement. I mean, he's been playing awesome all year. And if you ask people at the Panthers, they're like, oh, yeah, he's way past his prime.
Not so fast. Same with Eric Kendricks for the Niners.
Yeah.
11th year.
Yeah. I remember doing stuff with him when he was at UCLA.
Mm-hmm. But that was a fun game. They were all, look at these scores, dude. Every single one of them is 3 points, 4 points. Yeah. Like 3 points, 4 points.
Look at the fourth quarters, though.
Yeah.
Bears 25 in the fourth quarter. Panthers, Rams 28 in the fourth quarter. Niners 13 in the fourth quarter. Bills, Jags 28 in the fourth. Like, these games drag you out too. That's what's most stressful about them.
Yeah.
It's like they're all coming down.
Well, I'm sitting there watching the Niners game, and I'm like, I've seen this story 3 times already. One team scores with too much time left. The other team gets the ball and goes down and scores and wins the game. Like, I've seen it. The Bears did it. The Rams did it. The Bills did it. Well, the Jaguars had it back. So, hey, shout out defense standing up for our teams, though.
Yeah. Well, it was key, too. The Bills, now their punter was doing kickoffs today to save Prater's leg. And he didn't blast it in the end zone and get a touchback. Because if he blasted in the end zone, the ball's at the 35, the Jags need 10 yards to be in field goal range. He landed that ball in the landing zone. The Bills tackled him inside the 25. So it made a lot. Jags actually had to come up with some plays, and Bills knew it was happening. My guy, who I've been preaching all year long, Cole Bishop, biggest play of his life.
Yeah, dude, you've been hounding on him for 3 months. Tex, what does this say? Is this win bigger for the Bills, or is this a bigger loss for the Jags?
Jags have a lot of potential for next year. I think that it was a bigger win for the Bills because now they got some mo, and they're going to be a wagon to handle for the rest of the playoffs.
Well, and the Bills, when they ended their drought in 2017, they played that Jaguars first game in the playoffs and they lost. So now, according to you and all the media, they've had a drought since 1992, 34 years, not winning on the road.
1992.
And who they play? The Jags. They get it done. They break that drought. Now there's only one more drought to break. Winning Super Bowl.
Yep. They're knocking them all off the board.
I just want to say,
time in they won the Super Bowl. They went to the Super Bowl '92 when they went on the road.
Put a Josh Allen jersey on the Grim Reaper.
What was it?
Put the teams on the doors.
Oh, the doors. Did you what was your spread today? Did you do something different? I didn't eat anything during the game. I was like
nah, we did pizza. I had leftover pizza that the kids had last night and buffalo chicken dip.
Nice.
I'm gonna be in Siesta Key next weekend though, so I don't know what the hell's gonna go on.
Are you
my father-in-law's 70th birthday. I told my wife after the game, I was like, I have to watch the game next weekend. She was like, well, when is it? I was like, well, I don't know that yet. Yeah. So she's like, I'm sure we can figure something. I was like, yeah, we're
not. Yeah, this is not a we may. No, we are going to figure this out. So, what about Trevor Lawrence? Do we believe in Trevor Lawrence still, or does that tell you he threw a pick on this was his chance? He had the ball in his hands.
Look, I'm not a Trevor Lawrence hater. I think he's got a lot to learn, but I think some of his downfall, because we busted his chops early in this year about this being is he the guy or is he not the guy season. I think being in a system for a while helps you, or for more than a year. He's had a lot of turnover, as has Baker Mayfield. Like, what's Baker's true potential? Do we even still know? Because he's had 9 offensive coordinators in 9 seasons. And I think Trevor's dealt with a little bit of that. So I think there's a lot to build on. I wouldn't be super discouraged if I was a Jags fan.
No, I think Liam Cohen,
you need more of a running game. Etienne's not doing it for me anymore.
I still think that you saw this weekend more than ever that coaching was an issue. Like, Liam Cohen, run the ball. What are you doing?
They don't have a run game. They don't have one.
Yeah, but what do you mean?
The run game was gimmicks.
Yeah.
Wildcat formations and stuff like that. I agree. The run game is gimmicks. And you can't, and that's not a run game.
During their win streak, they've been winning because Trevor Lawrence has been hot, not because Etienne's been running.
Well, Etienne's had some big games though,
and I haven't watched enough.
Is that total yards or rushing yards? If
it's a running back thing or a scheme thing, or if it's a line thing, I don't know.
Well,
but they can throw it well enough. I just don't know.
Were you pretty fired up watching that game?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was up and down. I can't sit still. I can't sit still in real life, but during a Bills game, it's like amplified.
Yeah, I don't know if I sat down. I maybe was sitting down for the beginning of the game, but then once it started getting into it, I was standing up behind the couch and just pacing. It's fun, dude. God, I love playoff football. It's the best. Patriots are driving right now.
I need Chargers minus 3.5. Plus 3.5.
Drake May, you got to make that throw, buddy. Mm-hmm. Come on, for the MVP.
Plays ahead of me.
Next game up, 49ers, 23. Eagles 19. Shout out to the team of the people before the game where the flag was blowing all over the field. They couldn't get it rolled up because the wind was blowing so hard. Erin Andrews, they kept going to her and she had a Corella DeVille coat on. It was absolutely ridiculous. 49ers came out slinging, boys. First quarter, Brock Purdy, everybody's favorite wide receiver, Demarcus Robinson, right down the field, dude, against Quinyon Mitchell. Stout in the first quarter. Upton Stout, awesome nickel corner from Western Kentucky. Dude's an absolute baller, getting better. And shout out Marquise Siegel, basically came off the bench and had like 7 tackles. He's a freaking monster.
Where did he play at?
Who? Marcus Siegel or Stout?
Stout.
Western Kentucky.
No, the other guy.
Marcus Siegel, Kansas State.
All right.
Why?
Continue.
Okay. Why did you stop me to ask me where Siegel went to school?
He just want to know if you knew ball.
I'm just checking to see.
Well, I know ball. I'm sitting here telling you basically the whole history of the San Francisco 49ers, and you interrupt me to ask me where somebody played ball.
Anybody can read the stat sheet. Go.
I'm not reading the stat. Use my notes for my notes.
All right. All right.
Don't you take notes during the games?
The game cast. I mean, the game cast is good too. I get it. Go ahead.
Niners
He's
get
just
second.
reading the game cast right now.
I'm not reading the game cast. I'm not reading the game cast. Niners.
Did you watch the game?
Yes.
He's reading his chat GPT.
I was about to
that's
lose my
what I'm saying.
damn mind in the second
That's
quarter.
exactly what
They
I'm
gave up
saying.
another. Dude, the Niners gave up another. They're the worst 3rd and 7. I don't know why teams just don't get in the 3rd and 17 the entire time because they can't stop anybody. They gave up 2 4th downs on the 95-yard touchdown drive, and then again another controversial.
Can't play defense. The defense isn't strong enough. 2 4th downs.
Yeah, I know.
That's
Of
not
course,
good.
the defense isn't strong enough. Dude, they're playing their 5th and 6th linebackers. We got Eric Kendricks came out of retirement. We got some.
Hey, Bills did that for the AFC Championship game a couple years ago.
They
What's
did.
that
I
guy's
remember
name?
that.
Number 49, Wallman or Waller, or I don't know what his name
Where'd
was.
he play at?
Calendars.
Where'd he
What?
play at? Where'd he play at?
Dude, I don't know. I've never seen that guy in my
He
life.
doesn't do ball, J-Vi. He doesn't
don't
know
know ball. I didn't know where the hell I was like 40. I mean, I saw him come in last game against the Seahawks. I'm like, who the hell is this guy? But anyways,
no ball.
second quarter, they score. New York calls down to overturn the ineligible man downfield. I mean, I remember playing a game in 2022. Devontae Smith dropped a football, but hey, New York didn't call down then. But anyways, doesn't matter because the Eagles get all the breaks. And then we have George Kittle tear his Achilles in the second quarter. How about that? Another person down. And then we
that
got
was
AJ.
not good. That's not good. I hope he's done for you guys for all of next year too.
Yeah,
It might be time.
27.
Might be time to
yeah, he's hurt.
hang it up.
I mean, he's electric. He's a great.
I mean,
Yeah.
Look, what he gave you? What 8 years? 9 years?
Yeah. Just for his own good.
Yeah.
He just needs to.
Wait,
That's a lot of injuries.
let's hang it up and start a family.
He's
George.
he's a great football player.
Yeah, he was.
Hey, whatever. You guys are sitting here dunking on a guy who tore his Achilles. Good for
I'm
you.
not dunking on
Just
him.
said-
I'm just
you are.
saying
Just
he's
said-
always
I
I
hurt.
just said he's a great football player.
I did see a report that there was a bottle from Diana Rossini that said a bottle of tequila was ordered to the visitors' locker room after he went in there. He was probably. I mean, he knows. He probably knows.
Yeah.
Like we know. Like, look,
That's
it
a
was
tough one to come back from because that's a 2-year injury, and he's already been in 8. Yes.
Do you think
He's
they
at a-
tried to deliver it to the field? And that's how they found out, or it was like,
I don't know. But the Niners. So we had Kittle. Kittle goes down, and we have AJ Brown and Sirianni fighting on the sideline. AJ Brown keeps dropping footballs, and then before the half, the 49ers. We could have gotten a field goal. I don't know what they were doing. We had Brock Purdy acts like they run a Dak Prescott special quarterback draw with 7 seconds left. You have no timeouts, and he kind of runs out of bounds and then fumbles the football, and then the half is over. Like I'm just sitting there in my living room, like, where did I felt like that Mel Gibson or is that John Travolta where he walks like what's that movie? Pulp Fiction, where he walks in the room and like just looks around and the GIF, and he just kind of was like, where's everybody at? So, anyways, then in the third quarter, we got all the mo on our side. And Brock Purdy throws the first interception when he shouldn't have even thrown that ball to Sky Moore. It should have been to Juwan Jennings on the backside. Then here we go. Fourth quarter comes up. Double reverse touchdown pass by Juwan Jennings. Christian McCaffrey, awesome catch. No idea what the hell the Eagles were doing.
Which side of the field was it on?
What?
What side of the
do you
field
mean?
was it on? Whenever you were watching the game on the TV, what side of the field
It
was
was
that
on the
throw
right
to?
side of the field. And
Gamecast.
then
You just looked at the GameCast. I saw you.
no, I didn't. And then the second interception by Brock Purdy when he tried to hit Tangi's over the middle and Quinyon Mitchell played. They were going at Quinyon Mitchell all night. And then we get the Jalen Hurts sliding play. They get a foul on that. Then they get a field goal in the fourth quarter. And then the touchdown to CMC late. Brock Purdy's back there manipulating the pocket, dipsy doodah, and dancing all over the place, tap dancing all over Philadelphia. Bam, CMC right between the 2 and the 3, touchdown, take the lead with like 2 minutes to go. And then the defense at the end, baby. We
Wait
let
a
the
minute.
Eagles.
You left out a part, like some key parts here.
What do you mean?
Brock Purdy had 2 interceptions.
I said he threw 2 interceptions.
2 interceptions. I just want to make sure that I'm just making sure that you.
I
That you
said
get
the
your
first one.
GameCast-
The first one he
you get your
targeted Sky
GameCast
Moore.
cover. Yeah,
He threw to Sky Moore, got picked
Yeah.
off by Quinyon Mitchell.
Picked
Then he
off.
threw
Okay,
it to Tangi's.
make sure. How many
Picked off
interceptions
by
did Mac Jones throw?
0.
Okay,
How many touchdowns did Mac Jones throw?
it doesn't
0.
matter. More
Brock
accurate.
Purdy had 2 touchdowns.
More accurate.
That just goes to show that Brock Purdy has ice in his freaking veins. He could throw two. He threw a pick six against who was it? Chicago.
There was 7 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, and he drove him down the field. And they scored with 2 minutes to go. What do you want him to do?
Not leave any time on the clock.
You want him to score a touchdown or not?
Yeah.
Is he going to
manage? Josh only left a minute left.
I could tell you that he's not a game changer or a game manager because he left too much time on the clock.
I'm just saying. He got his team the lead again, and finally,
I will say this: I had it typed out, so maybe you can credit me because I jinxed the Eagles. I had it typed out. I was ready to send to the group legacy drive for Purdy, and there was going to be like 20 seconds left. So credit me for jinxing the Eagles.
Dude, I was texting my Eagle, Mr. Moneylines, all day. He was so mad. That offense, dude.
Yeah.
The Eagles, I don't know how they could possibly suck that bad on offense.
I don't either.
Like, and by the way, hot take, Tank Bigsby is way more effective than Saquon right now. No offense to Saquon.
I don't get that either.
But A.J. Brown had like 2 huge drops
I saw that.
in this game late.
And Devontae Smith should have caught that third down pass across the middle.
Yep.
So, it was a little high, but he should have. He's a Heisman winner. He should catch that pass.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at like
everybody in the building knew when Hurts threw that fourth down pass, that ball was going to the tight end.
1,000%.
He didn't trust anybody else.
Yeah,
I mean, they triple covered him. He didn't trust anybody else.
That's a great
People
point.
were dropping way too many passes.
That was so exciting for me to watch. Finally, one of my teams not like the last time I saw the Niners in the playoffs. It was an overtime, like 4th down, and Patrick Mahomes threw a touchdown pass to lose the Super Bowl.
I've seen that played out.
Finally, the 4th down goes where I can actually enjoy it for the first time in like 8 years. So that was really nice. And it was Eric, I mean, of all people, Kendricks, who he was awesome.
He's a
and
dog.
I'm telling you right now, the 49ers, the rookies, they're 2 interior linemen, the rookies on defense, Alfred Collins and the other guy, I can't remember his name, but they're young dudes, Upton Stout, Marcus Siegel, like they're coming to play, dude. They are coming to play. And then we get to go to Seattle right now. You think Sam Darnold's not shaking in his damn boots? You're out of your mind. You don't want to see that matchup again. You don't want to see it again.
Hey,
You've already won once up there.
Winner take all, dude.
What did I tell you about the Niners being the best road team? 8-2 now. 8-2 on the road. Just saying, dude. Brock Purdy. Ice in his freaking veins.
Y'all probably be the Saturday night game. Bet y'all are a Saturday night game.
You think?
Yeah, and the Broncos and whoever. Depending on what the Chargers do here.
Did you think the Niners were going to win that game, honestly? Like in the 4th, when the Eagles got the ball back, did either of you think they were going to win the game?
Yeah, I thought there was too much time left, honestly. And you got to have some luck. Like, not saying the Niners didn't make plays, but that, like we just talked about, those couple drop passes, they matter. Like those guys don't drop those balls.
No,
just like last year, like when the Bills beat the Ravens, like Mark Andrews doesn't drop those balls. Like you got to have some luck, and I think it helps. And your defense stepped up when it mattered most, so they're gaining confidence now. But now your offense is starting to putter when it shouldn't, though. That's my biggest concern with how they performed against Seattle, and they're out there running trick plays.
Well,
like,
the receivers are not that good.
And now Kittle's hurt. That's a big blow for y'all.
Yeah. But even without Kittle,
Pearsall back to open up the field a little bit.
Purdy tried to be more aggressive whenever Kittle went out. You could see it.
Yeah, but that's not his game.
No. But I can tell whenever he starts getting like, I have to take over the game now. So
you don't want Purdy doing that.
Nope. That's a Mac Jones deal.
Niners win, baby. We're on to Seattle. I love it.
All right, next game.
Incredible. Next game. Rams.
By the way, I was looking ahead to Denver, and it's going to be colder here than it is in Denver.
Wow.
Yeah, I bet Denver's the 4:30 game, and then the Rams, Niners are the 8:30 game on Saturday.
Let's go to Saturday afternoon. The Los Angeles Rams get out of Charlotte with a win, 34-31 on a late second drive by Matt Stafford, who should have thrown like 3 interceptions. People forget. I was bringing that up, but you talked about it. Cam Newton was back. Interception by Bryce Young early. Carolina muffed a punt. ETN muffed a punt. Then they had a kickoff go short. They had a fumble. Like the Panthers, like you can see why they were the 4 seed and 8-9.
It's like watching an ACC game,
Dude.
Minus Miami the past couple weeks, but at the end of the year when nobody wanted to win the ACC, that's how it is watching Panthers games. Like they just seem like they find a way to win sometimes, but they don't ever seem like they want to win just because they have costly mistakes.
They're not coached well enough. You know what I mean? Like you can
that
tell
offense goes as Coker goes, though, and that dude had a game. He's at a Holy Cross.
Yeah.
Like, that offense. All the games I've seen this year, that offense goes when he goes.
He is it was that way last year. He was a stud last year. But so the Panthers, you had that, and then the Rams in the first half, right before the half ended, you had Puka take one off the face. That could have been a touchdown. They were 1 of 6 on third down, and then Stafford, hurt his finger, and everybody's like, his finger's broken. No, it wasn't. X-rays came back not broken. Then Carolina dropped an interception late, and Matt Stafford threw an interception, but then he should have thrown another interception if Puka didn't knock it out of his hands. And then right after that, I think the Panthers blocked a punt, and then legacy drive for Bryce Young with that play that they stole from Montana State. So
then a legacy drive for Stafford.
And legacy drive for that. But that was the Panthers coach's fault. At the end of the game, they were idiots. They were throwing on third down. They weren't taking time off the clock. They really didn't have to make Stafford and the Rams use their timeouts. And then the Panthers had 3 timeouts remaining when the game ended. So
yeah, the Panthers, there was still, there was like 30 seconds left, I think. Like they still had time to do some stuff. I felt they felt too pressured. So they tried to.
The Panthers players played really well, and the coaches coached really poorly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but I was rooting so hard for the Panthers because Stafford does that 2 or 3 times a game. He will throw and hit you in the hands with a football, and you have to catch the ball. That's what he does. So, but that throw to Parkinson's was a freaking dime. That was a dime, dude. Great catch. So, if you're a Panthers fan, though, you got to be excited, right? At least, I mean, Bryce Young played really good.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say really good, but he was going toe to toe with Stafford, and he was making big throws when you needed him to.
Yeah.
So,
they got to figure out their run game too.
The whole Chuba / Rico.
They need a run game to help Bryce.
Yeah. I was impressed by him. I mean, to be in the playoffs for the first time and play.
Yeah. Well, he's played in big games. He went to Alabama.
Yeah.
He went to one of those top high schools in California too. Like he's played in big games.
The interception wasn't even his fault.
J-Bar knows ball.
The interception wasn't even his fault, right? It hit off of Coker's, like.
Yeah, I think it was a deflection.
Yeah.
He had 2 though, didn't he? Or is it just 1?
No, I think it was only 1 interception.
Oh.
Yeah. They had a fumble too.
Fumble, that's what it was.
Yeah. So, I mean, the Panthers were 4-4 of the red zone. So that was, again, it was a fun game. So, but Tex,
it's a good way to start out playoffs.
It was like, you're like, oh, this is going to suck. Plus 10 or minus 10.5 Rams. By the way, the Rams are they've beaten the Cardinals handily, but other than that, they really haven't been blowing people out like everybody thinks so. Their secondary is a liability.
Yeah.
The Rams is. Like, they're not running the ball overly effective. It's just, can you stop Puka Nacua?
Yeah, Puka's good.
What do you think, Tex? Rams, Panthers, thoughts?
I mean, way better game than anybody thought it was going to be, like we've talked about. And I think that, for next year, the Panthers fans should feel pretty good about where they're at compared to the rest of the teams in the league. So it looks like they're kind of getting it all together.
Do you think they keep Bryce Young? Would you keep Bryce Young? That's the question.
They're
Well,
signing his fifth-year deal.
I don't know who else, like just watching college this year, I don't know who else would be better than him right now.
And they don't have a good draft spot. So they made the playoffs. No, well, word is they're picking up his fifth-year option, so they at least got him for one more year.
They don't really get after the quarterback that well either. I was sitting there waiting for them on that last. Like, it was so frustrating watching that drive. Their defense to end the game. What are you doing?
Yeah, I mean no pressure on Stafford. Receivers running wide open.
People like you just let him go down the field.
Yeah, no resistance at all. Like, did they get to a second down on that drive?
I don't know, but what I don't understand is like the Panthers DBs, like Jackson, Horn, Morig, like they were balling out.
But J.C. Horn was hurt on that last drive too, I think.
Oh, he did get hurt, but before that, like, I don't know. I just didn't understand that they were like, you know what? Here, we're just gonna let Matt Stafford sit back there all night and just let him pick us apart all the way down the field. Like, what were they thinking? That was so stupid.
Yeah.
So, but I would be if I was a Panthers fan, I'd be pissed at the coaches, not the players. So, okay. Where are we even at? Oh, we moved to Saturday night. In one of the Bears, Packers. Bears get down 21-3. Everybody's playing like Dookie on the Bears. First of all, don't spend 3 days telling me that we're going to get a blizzard and a snow day and a snow game, and there's not a lick of snow on the ground.
No.
You can't do that to us as fans. I expected to sit down Friday or Saturday night with my kids. They'd gone to bed, and I was going to turn the TV on, and I was going to watch a Winter Wonderland and tap my wife on the shoulder and be like, "Look at this! Look at how cool this is." And there was nothing. There was no snow. That was a lie. That was fake news.
Same with the Panthers rain game. The whole time we were setting up, it's going to hit hard during pregame, and it's probably going to be a lightning delay. What is a single drop of rain?
So stupid, dude. But the Packers and the Bears, like, this game started like crazy. There were two awful fumble bounces for the Bears. Like Watson, when he went to jump over the pylon, fumbles, and the ball, like Romeo Doubs falls on it, like it goes right in. And then the offensive line screen, like when the Packers ran, was it the Packers that ran the screen to the tackle?
No, the Lions. Oh, yeah, during this game, it was the Packers, yeah.
And that dude was running, trucking people, ball was flailing out. And then he fumbles, and the ball, like, squeaks between, like, three Bears players. Like, so you were watching that game, like, the Bears just are not getting any of the breaks right now.
Yeah.
And before that, the Bears, I didn't know this, but they were 0-6 all time in Navy jerseys.
In the playoffs?
I think just in general. So the Packers had those 3 long first half touchdown drives. Love was absolutely cooking in the first half. The Bears went for it 4 times on fourth down. Like, the first half was like, the Bears suck, and the Packers are a well-oiled machine. Halftime hits. I don't know what happened to the Packers.
They went in and got warm.
I guess so. They should have stayed out. They should have stayed out of the locker room, dude. But you had the third quarter, Caleb Williams threw an interception. You know, he was backpedaling on that 4th and 1, and by that time, you're like, it's over. And then that was the play after that. That's when Green Bay ran that tackle screen. And you're sitting there in the 4th quarter wondering why the Bears kicked a field goal to go down 21-9. Caleb Williams is still missing guys running wide open. And then that 4th and 8 throw he made on, what was it, like 5 or 6 minutes to go? That was a pretty ridiculous throw.
Off his back foot.
Yeah. So, I don't know. It was a wild 4th quarter. I mean, the Bears scored 25 points. I don't know what LaFleur was doing late. He only ran – this is another situation where he ran 10 seconds off the clock with 3 minutes to go. Like,
Can't do
what
that.
are you doing, dude?
Yeah.
Ben Johnson schemes people wide open. Like there are people wide. Colson Loveland was wide open all night. DJ Moore was wide open on that touchdown. Like
Loveland's had the game what Bills fans have been wanting Kincaid to have. But I went to bed thinking that the Packers 2.5 was an easy bet. Like the Panthers 10.5 was an easy bet.
Yep, called it.
And I said, hand up. Bears needed an onside kick to come back and beat the Packers last time. They're not going to do it again. Hand up. I was wrong. Like they continue to keep coming back on people.
25 points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Like what happened to the Packers defense? Like what are you doing? And it was back and forth though. I mean, you had with 3 minutes to go, like Romeo Doubs makes a one-handed catch going down the sideline, and you're like, it's over. That's the nail in the coffin. Like on third down, like Dobbs make that catch, and then Matt LaFleur runs like 3 pass plays in a row, and no time comes off the clock.
Confirmed. Harbaugh is a Zen guy.
Is he?
Did you not see that close up?
No, I was yelling about it, but look,
Chargers are done.
I don't know if you're a Bears fan. Like that thing was like it was quiet in that stadium for a long time until the very end. But I'm telling you right now, like the inaccuracy of Caleb Williams will eventually come back to haunt them.
Well, that's the first time the Bears have beaten the Packers in the playoffs since World War or day after Pearl Harbor.
Oh yeah. Oh, what a pickup by Travion Henderson. But yeah, I mean, like I'm sitting there and I'm like watching this, and I'm not the biggest Caleb Williams fan, and he made some crazy throws. But I watched the offense and I'm like, I don't think he's doing anything other than that throw on fourth down, where like he's costing them points. Like he had Roma Dunze open like 2 or 3 times for a touchdown. He just missed it.
Yep,
overthrew him. Like. And then he'll overthrow somebody on the sideline.
But then he'll go on this crazy run and then make like a one-legged jumping diving throw, and it'll hit the guy square in the chest. And you're like,
yeah,
this is crazy.
I was like, watching him play quarterback, Caleb Williams, is like getting in the car with your 16-year-old kid who doesn't know how to drive a manual transmission or a stick shift. And then you're like jerking all over the place, but you're still going forward. And all of a sudden, it finally lock it into gear, and you go like 40 miles an hour. And then he tries to pull it out, and it like slams you on the brakes. Like that's what I feel like watching Caleb Williams play quarterback. I'm like, dude, just hit the corner route, hit the out route. It can't be that hard.
Wow,
it's not that hard. But my gosh, dude,
it's got to make it look fun.
I just don't get it. But so I mean, the Bears are going to get. So it's the Niners, Seahawks, Bears, Rams.
Yeah.
That game should be wild because both of those secondaries suck. That game's going to be 42-40. Better believe it. Woo!
Bet the Bills are going to Denver on Saturday.
Looks like it. Tex, you got anything on these games?
No, they were all. I mean, they're all great games.
Yeah,
I think we've already covered it all.
Mm-hmm. I just the whole everybody wants to give all the credit to Caleb Williams and that sort of thing, and I
give him credit, dude. Give him credit.
I can't.
You're a hater.
He made the throws. He made the throws whenever it counted, but missed a lot of them to make the game a lot easier on himself.
Yeah.
It's
24-48 for 361 and 2.
It's not about how you start, it's how you finish.
Okay, then give credit to Brock Purdy.
Nope.
Okay, then I won't give credit to Caleb Williams.
All right.
DL Prods is here. He says, "Yo, what?" And here we go. Here come the Drakes.
That run is what I'm saying.
But no, I again, that's how I explain the Caleb Williams experience. That's all I'm going to say. Is like, I'll give him this. He seems to be clutch. Like if you let them hang around, he will make a bunch of plays. But
Yeah.
I also blame the Packers for LaFleur. Like LaFleur is going to get fired because the way he managed the last
They said Harbaugh might be there.
He just tore his hip flexor right there.
dude.
Who?
That was a horrible slide.
He did like a sliding.
Dude,
I don't know
that
what
was
that
was like
Oh,
a guy
y'all are a
who's
full
never
play
played
ahead of
baseball
me.
before.
Oh,
As a guy who's never played baseball before, he's like slide. I mean, like what is that?
he looked
That's
like me whenever I tried to jump off the boat.
That's
that
an
one
Eddie
time.
Van Halen sliding across the floor guitar solo slide.
Is that BMO at a wedding?
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, here's some fun playoff stats. The 49ers, Rams, and Seahawks are 40-7 versus everybody else this year. The three of the four teams left in the
Oh, sorry.
Did you just see it?
Yeah.
The 49ers produced the highest single game offensive success rate against the Eagles since Vic Fangio became their defensive coordinator. And Juwan Jennings had more completed passes over 15 air yards in that game than Jalen Hurts did.
God.
Brock Purdy at his second best target in breaking routes against the Eagles. The Eagles defense allowed a league low 51.9% completion percentage against in-breaking routes during the regular season. Not Brock Purdy, though. He's 12-7 for 208 and 2 touchdowns.
12-7. He's completing more
17.
passes than he's thrown.
That's right. Here you go, dude. Here's a stat about Josh Allen.
He's just getting worked over right now. Holy
Josh
smokes.
Allen is the first player in NFL history to complete at least 80% of his passes and rush for multiple touchdowns in a playoff game.
Every week. He does. I mean, his last, I read that stat about his last 7 playoff games. He's been damn near perfect.
Also, J-Bud, the Bills are auctioning off the urinal troughs from Highmark Stadium.
Look, I put it in my wife's inbox. Told her Father's Day is coming up.
Herbert just got knocked out.
I know his chin strap's up in his eyeballs.
Dude, what a drive for him. Just getting beat the hell.
Yeah, I told you.
Dude, you got to get one of these urinal troughs.
Worked.
You got to get one of these urinal troughs.
Watch
Put it
the
in
replay.
in the garage. Put the urinal trough in the garage.
He did the Frankenstein arms there. He got knocked
They
out.
talked about how bad the Chargers' offensive line was, but they were, saying the Patriots don't really pass rush very well. Herbert's getting murdered.
Insert the Michael Jordan. What was that? The last dance.
Yeah.
And I took that personally. That's the meme we need to make.
They look like the Texans defense.
Also, shout out to the McCaskies, but they deserve a lot of credit. This is from Dante. I don't know who this is from Barstool. They bought Ubers to and from Soldier Field. So anytime you try to book an Uber if you were a fan, it costs you nothing whenever you're going to and from the Chicago game. That's pretty wild.
I mean, shoot, the tickets are like probably $500.
That's probably the owners.
Man, can you believe two of the look at that.
The McCaskies own the team.
Look at the power rankings. Josh Allen, he gets upset win. He gets to move up to number 2.
Told you. AFC East, hardest division. 2 top quarterbacks.
Brock Purdy took out the number 1 ranked quarterback in the NFC. So does he move up to number 1?
No. No.
My buddy, the Mr. Buddy Lides texts me whenever he screenshotted this. He goes, "I know exactly what you're doing." He goes, "You can't fool me."
Yeah,
I said,
I thought the exact same thing. I was like, he's just putting this to say that whenever they win, I thought the exact same thing, but I wanted to wait until.
Now
I didn't even look at him.
I was hoping that the Eagles would win, so I could come on here and say he put Jalen Hurts 1 any minute.
That's right. It was a win-win for me. It was a win-win. If Jalen Hurts wins, I told you so. If Brock Purdy wins, upset. Classic. Okay, let's take the client. Let's wind the clocks back. Hold on. Let's hit some sort of break music. Salute. Let's just salute something. Gosh, I love that graphic so much. That was beautiful. Okay, let's go back to Thursday night, ladies and gentlemen. The Miami Hurricanes. they
This was
win.
a great game.
What
That was a great game.
Dude, first of all, War and Treaty national anthem before the game. Oh, goosebumps. And the Fiesta Bowl did the pregame way better than the Peach Bowl. They had honorary captains Patrick Willis, Eli Manning out there for Ole Miss. They had Ray Lewis and Edgerrin James for Miami. The coin was actually small. They actually got to call the toss. And so let me tell you this. We're watching the game, and my wife, she goes, whenever the guy called it in the air, the guy said tails. And she goes, who calls tails? And I was
Tails
like,
never
excuse
fails.
me? I was like, have you never called a coin toss? I was like, tails never fails. And she goes, what? No, heads. You always call heads. I'm like, you're the first person in my life I've ever heard that says heads is what you call. I was like, tails never fails. So, but anyways.
Because one weighs more than the other, right?
Yeah, science. Shout out to the specialist for Miami who took a shot of Cafecito before the game too. So they got the boys were getting, you can't have smelling salts anymore. So they were just out there getting jacked up on espresso.
Love that.
First, oh my God! First,
Dude,
dude, he's doing the T-Rex arms back there.
Oh no!
Holy moly! Boo! Drake May. Dude, that's like whenever somebody falls, like they slip in their driveway and then their slipper goes like 10 feet in the air. That's one of my favorite videos. They're like, how did your shoe go that high? How'd the ball get up that high? I love this. In the first quarter, Ole Miss took the ball and went 3 and out. They're like, we're going to cram it down your throats, Miami, and they went 3 and out.
Yep.
But, dude, in the first quarter, Miami had the ball for 13 minutes. Ole Miss had it for 2.
Yeah, and it was what, a 3-point game, 6-point game?
Now, if Ole Miss's running back isn't on the ropes in that game, is it the same game?
Yeah, I mean, he broke that first long run.
Yeah, because he's awesome.
Yep,
he's awesome.
He's a baller. Like that, Chambliss and Lacey were phenomenal. The Miami wins 31-27. They were, and Chambliss got his 6th year of eligibility denied. But so after Lacey had that long run, Miami went on a 15-play, 8-minute drive, touchdown. They were up 10-7. And then you had the Carson Beck bomb, 17-10. And shout out to the kicker for Ole Miss. That guy, nuke, idiot for wanting to go back to school, but absolute mega leg. So
from North Carolina.
Yep, Cornelius. And then in the third quarter, Miami dropped a couple interceptions. Cardero had a doink off the upright. That's the Ole Miss kicker. We had an interception by Ole Miss in the third quarter. Then a doinking in again for Ole Miss. So this thing was tight pretty much the entire way. Fourth quarter, flags started flying for Miami. Ole Miss couldn't score in the red zone. The Tony guy had an absolutely electric catch and run touchdown for Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Chambliss, when they got the ball back in the fourth quarter, he had an absolutely ridiculous drive. He had a big scramble. Chambliss did not get to 240 passing yards. That was unfortunate for a parlay I had, but I cleaned up in parlays this night.
From 8,
huh?
I thought he did get it.
Did he? I don't think he did.
I think he did get it. Maybe
he did. I'll have to go back and look. But there were 3 lead changes from the 8-minute mark to the 3-minute 13 mark in this game. And then we got our first legacy drive of the weekend, boys. Carson Beck, he had third down throws near the red zone to number 0 that were absolutely ridiculous, like over the middle, a little slant or a little in-cut route he was making. And then he had the rushing touchdown.
He also missed a guy that should have scored like 5 plays earlier in the drive, which probably worked out for him. But
I do remember that. And then Chambliss doesn't know how to throw a Hail Mary. Apparently, you can't throw the ball out of the end zone. You have to throw it in the end zone. But this game was ridiculous. It was what a way to kick off playoff football week. So, but Carson Beck rushing touchdown to win it. He was the offensive player of the game too. But shout out Ole Miss, dude. That was fun.
Yeah, but what are they going to do next year?
Anything else to add on that?
No.
No, I thought it was a great game. I mean, as much as you wanted Ole Miss to continue on just because of the drama, like you knew at some point it would have taken a big enough toll. But Miami's a good football team.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
They got a defense that just attacks constantly. I mean, it's unreal. And they have enough weapons to make up for Carson Beck.
Right. And people want to try to bully them, and they're not going to get bullied. So it'll be interesting to see the matchup between them and Indiana because Indiana's going to try to bully them.
Yeah.
Will Miami let them do that on their home turf?
That's so weird that Miami is going to be in the visitors' locker room.
I mean, I bet they don't. I bet they're in their locker room.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, there's a ton of locker rooms in that stadium. I mean, multi-use stadium, they have a bunch of locker rooms. So I'm sure they'll stay in theirs. And then the Indiana will probably change in the Dolphins locker room because they don't need it anymore. Already had locker clean out there.
Huh. I didn't
Or
know
they
there was a
don't.
bunch of
Or they use a regular locker room there. Like they have probably 3 or 4 locker rooms there.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like watching this game, it was you could tell that Miami wants to. If Miami gets behind, they're going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
Regardless of who they're playing. But if they can get out there, like Ole Miss took the ball, and if they would have scored, it would have been like, oh, okay. But Miami got the ball back, and they just went like 15 plays and got a field goal. But that's how they have to do it. I love that Fletcher dude, too, by the way. His story is awesome. His mom drives to every game, and I was like, well, that's what our parents did.
Yeah.
So, but that was awesome. Fletcher.
Do they have I'm trying to find the line on the.
And Tony's ridiculous, dude. He's so much fun to watch.
Yep, he is. Indiana is 7.5 point favorites right now.
I don't believe that.
Over under at 48.5.
Miami a team of destiny?
Miami's just good. It's just
I'm gonna say Miami to cover for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in.
This will be
I don't know about the over. I don't know about the over. This will be a low scoring game.
Indiana's played. Like they got a bunch of dudes all over the place.
Do we think they can both hit 24?
Yes.
Ole Miss had a good game plan too. They did not let their defensive line, Miami's defensive line, like wreak havoc either.
Yeah.
So, but also the lady's speech after the game, handing out that ridiculous trophy. That lady's speech had no idea.
No.
In the gold jackets, it's like give us back the Tostitos Fiesta Bowl. Get Verbo out of here, first of all. Just saying. But that, look at this trophy, dude. Look at this thing.
Jesus.
It's like 4 trophies.
Yeah. It's like each time they get a new title sponsor, they get to add on to the trophy.
I mean, they've got 4 statues they got 8 statues on this thing.
Is that like 80 pounds?
I don't know.
Not one single football in there?
Yeah, the very
it's
top.
On the top. Okay, it's on the top.
But
I can't see these glasses. I'm trying to see it.
It looks like something that has been sitting in the Sistine Chapel for the past.
No, it looks like some sort of Indian Hindu type deal with like an elephant there.
Xerxes would get off of 300.
Yeah. There you go. That's exactly. Yeah. People would be like, this movie is so sick. Look at those guys' abs. Can you believe that?
I miss the Tostitos Fiesta Bowl. Why would Verbo okay this? Like, you know what we need? Get us 15 statues, mini statues. I mean, that literally looks like Xerxes whenever they're carrying him through the whatever. And then Indiana. I didn't write
on the way to the hot gates, Thermopylae.
Exactly. And he's sitting. He's like this.
Why does it?
Why doesn't what?
Why does the Chargers offensive line hate Herbert?
I don't think any of the guys who were even on the team before the past couple of. Oh my God, dude!
Yeah, dude, they had guys going
There's
free
people
everywhere.
Running everywhere.
There. Yeah, I was watching that going. He's taking a beating.
Then we moved to the Peach Bowl. Indiana, 56-22, beat the Ducks, and
yeah.
Time to ask the question: does Dan Lanning not know how to coach in a big game? in a playoff.
Golly.
How many
Man.
times are you going to get beat by 40?
Yeah, it's, that was bad. The first play of the game, pick six. And you're telling me that quarterback's going to be a number 1 draft pick?
Yeah, no, absolutely not. Well, that's a Jets throw. That was a New York Jets throw.
Yeah.
So, yes, the Jets should draft him. He was terrible. Oregon had a 14-play drive to answer the pick six. And then Indiana comes back with their 11-play drive. And they were throwing back shoulder. Like, Mendoza to Surratt back shoulder is like absolutely lock of the century. That's I love watching a good old back shoulder throw because you can't guard it.
Right. And I don't know. I expected more from a team that has played another team before, that they would have had some answers for at least anything. They didn't have any answers for anything.
No. Well, and then in the second quarter, you had the Ducks fumbled again. So,
yeah.
Then you had another strip sack. So that by halftime, the Ducks had turned the ball over 3 times, and Indiana had already scored like a touchdown on every single one of those. So I stopped taking notes after the second quarter because I was like, the only thing I wrote down in the third quarter was some chick who was from Oregon had a big Lloyd Christmas Dumb and Dumber cowboy hat on, the big foam cowboy hat. So, but what does this tell me? What does this tell you about Indiana? Are they that good, or did Oregon just poop all over themselves?
I think it's a little bit of both. Like I also said, Oregon had to go back and forth across the country. But I think Indiana is just they have started to peak at the right moment. They're disciplined. They play well. They bully you up front. With guys I've never even heard of. They just do everything right. Mm-hmm. So you have to almost play a perfect game against them to beat them.
Well, they have a bunch of dudes that Cignetti's loyal. Like his offensive coordinator was making like $10,000 with him at IAUP or whatever it was, or IP, whatever. And his defensive coordinator, the same thing. And then he finds all these guys like the Surratts of the world and the Kamaras and the 2 running backs that he had with him. Like he's like, come with me, commit to this, and you'll see that this will be. Yeah, because I think the average age of Indiana is like 23 or 24 years old.
Yeah, he's got a lot of old guys.
So he's like, stick with me for a while, and you'll see what happens. And you're talking about dudes who've been playing a lot of football, and so they know. It's the same thing that happens in the NCAA tournament every year.
Yeah.
You get a bunch of dudes who've been playing together forever, a bunch of seniors, and they know how to put together 4 or 5 games in a row. So, Tex, what do you think about Indiana and Oregon?
I mean, a lot of it is Mendoza just knows how to get the offense going. And you can tell he just keeps it riding. Defense is a lot better than people give him credit for, because they are also running into the ball every play. I mean, they don't take a play off. There's nobody out there that takes a play off. And that's kind of what you see. Like nobody ever lets up on the gas. It's everybody coming every single play all the time. Coverage-wise, blocking-wise, they finish everything. And that's
it's like if you want to
awesome
watch
to see
football tape, you should watch Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cignetti whenever he said after the game, like, no, I'm not thinking about next week. I just want to go have a beer. That's how you get people to love you even more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Indiana, I don't know. It's good for college football that it's Indiana and Miami in the title. Like you got 1 versus 10. Do we would you rather have this trophy that looks like, something that's like the Superdome that had a boner?
Looks like one of the towers in Aladdin.
Looks like the Seattle Tower.
Oh yeah, it does. Looks like the Superdome.
Did you know?
Had a boner.
So you go out there. I don't know if you ever been to this. You ever been to Seattle to the Space Needle or anything?
Yeah. Yes, I've been to Seattle.
There. He said, "I want Superdome."
You go out there.
Shout out you, Big Ten.
And you're like, I want to see this thing. And you get there, and there's like a line of people like 300 yards long, and you're like, nope,
Yeah.
No, it's not worth it.
Nope.
I'm not going up
Nope,
on
not
that
worth
thing.
it.
Space Needle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd rather. You know what?
it's unreal.
Let's build a life-size monument of this. I'll go wait outside of that and be like, wow.
There's a lot more cooler things to see in Seattle than the Space Needle.
Agreed.
I think. Like you go there and you're like, all right, there it is.
Yeah.
Go see the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and that place is awesome. Not the
Well,
Rock
that's
and
in
Roll Hall of Fame,
Cleveland.
the
Brand,
sci-fi,
brand,
The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's in Cleveland.
the sci-fi Hall of Fame out there. That's what it is.
Snowman, did he call the game today? Pappas? Hey, there you go. Jonathan's up in here. Auburn guy. What do you think of the national title game, buddy? But yeah, which trophy would you rather have? Look, honestly, if you're giving me one to choose, the Peach Bowl or the Fiesta Bowl, give me the Fiesta Bowl trophy.
Yeah.
Don't give me this. So there you go. January 19th, Miami, Indiana. Was the bracket a success?
Week
Was
from
this
tomorrow.
good? Was this good for college football or what?
Yeah, I mean, you want a lower seed. I mean, if you're a person that wants more people in the tournament, a lower seed winning helps your argument.
6 versus 10, 1 versus 5. It's beautiful.
Could have had a Notre Dame Miami rematch.
That'd have been incredible. So I think it works. It's phenomenal. First all Adidas national championship in college football history.
Wow.
How about that? Nike, shambles.
Mm.
And I'm pretty sure that they need to get Lee Corso back to College Game Day to pick the winner.
Yeah, one last time. That'd be incredible.
Come on. He coached at Indiana. You bring him back. Don't tell anybody either. Also, I just want to say the rankings were right. Indiana number 1 and Miami 2.
It only took 3 tries.
And 8 other teams getting eliminated.
Yeah.
ACC 4-0 against the SEC, 9-4. It's incredible. Oh, Jonathan says it's going to be BTA. Michael Irvin BTA.
Oh, did we have a Michael Irvin sighting on the sideline? I never
Yeah.
saw
Oh,
it.
yeah. He
Yes.
was blocking the
He was
camera.
there?
He was blocking the
I never
camera of the
saw him.
final touchdown.
Do we need Miami to save the South?
I mean, I don't have that graphic, but right now there's a stranglehold on college football. If Indiana wins, it is the hub. The Midwest is the hub of college football. If Indiana wins.
Somebody said, I saw somebody tweet out that it was like the SEC is finding out now that real money is involved that car dealerships aren't that well off.
Stop making all the football shows about car dealerships.
Well, I'll tell you, oil money in Texas is also real money. I think that they didn't allow Michael Irvin to be an honorary captain in this game because he would have been too intimidating, even with Ray Lewis out there. Even with
Well,
Ray
he wouldn't have
Lewis
been
out
able to. He would have been talking trash.
there. He'd have been barking at the other team.
Yes.
He'd have come out there with his belt.
Yes.
Too intimidating.
Do you think
Maybe
if a guy
Maybe they're saving him
transfers-
up for the national championship.
Do you think if a guy transfers to your school for 1 year that he should be able to, and then goes to the league, he should be able to come back and act like he was like went through it all for 4 years at that school?
Wait, what?
Like Cam Ward was on Miami's sideline.
Oh yes, he was. I remember that.
Like to me, it was just I get it. He went there, he got drafted from there, but like it gave me weird vibes.
Well, nobody's
like,
there to tell
He
him
didn't
anymore,
play
like,
4 years at that school like Ray Lewis did. Like,
Yeah.
Michael Irving did.
Yeah.
Like he was there for like 1 year. I get it. Like where else would he go? I don't know. I don't have that answer. It gave me a weird vibe.
That's on him.
It gave
That's on
me a
him
weird
for
vibe.
doing that.
Like hand up. To me,
Is
it's
he
a
gonna go
weird
back
vibe
and
with.
report at work?
Well, I guess Chase Bryce, he played at for 2 years, but even with him, kind of gives me a weird vibe.
Well, I think those situations it's a big national TV. It's a chance to get yourself seen, and so a lot of this transfer portal is they're not building the relate. And to me, one of the best things, because we all played college football, one of the best things about playing college football is doing this right now that we're all hanging out. Like,
Yeah.
they're not forming those bonds with people, and they'll be sad about that later in life, But Jonathan says you give him weird vibes,
Hey,
J-Bye.
that's fine.
And he said Indiana's going to be plus 15. I don't believe it. I think Miami's got also record versus Power 4 conferences in bowl games so far. ACC 7-2, Big 12 4-3, Big 10 5-4, SEC 1-8. That's great. That's great. And they're already talking about expanding it to 16 teams, which would be a disaster because that would have put Texas and Vanderbilt in, which would have made almost half the field being SEC. The SEC has no argument right now. They have no argument. So, all right. Picks of the week review. Here we go. Picks of the week. Here we go. Tex, you gave us an over. It was Bills Jags over 51.5. What do you have to say for yourself? Oh my gosh, it was 51. Josh Allen let the country down.
I am just like the 49ers. I almost do enough things to get it right. And today wasn't quite enough. But I'll be back next week.
Did have enough. So, dude, Jordan Love balled out. Holy smokes. I gave you as the spread of the week Panthers plus 10.5 versus the Rams. You're welcome. Nailed it. Knew it.
Wow,
Wasn't ever in doubt.
That was a gimme.
Of course it was. That's why I picked it. I know
me
ball.
And Tex out here getting risky.
I know. We're out here living
trying to make money
in the wild. AK's living in the Ritz-Carlton getting room service over here.
I'm the one.
AK out here picking minus 250 bets.
Yeah. Come on, Jim.
You don't even know what that was. You don't even know what that was, pal.
It's probably like minus 110.
He said hairline checks. Hey, you want to see that? A little thin right there. Hey, we're good.
Full hair.
We all got full hair.
Hats inside.
Let's go. We wear hats to show our loyalty. J-Bye, your under of the week was Miami versus Ole Miss. And
it was a good pick until you jinxed it. I mean, they both scored, 3 points in the first quarter? They both scored 3 points in the third quarter, and you're like, under's in play. And I'm like, come on, dude. You don't shout out. You just let it ride. You ride it out with the boys. So you jinxed it. You knew the records were on the line.
Oh, there was a riding out with the boys debacle, wasn't there?
There was. Because you went against the boys.
No, Tex went against the boys.
You did too.
No. I rode your parlay. I was like, let's go. I'm on. I'm in. And I made a whole bunch of parlays. When you start making parlays, you don't know where you're going. You don't know what you're hitting.
No, J-Bye, at the same time, I told you since the time you said that, I said, this one's going over. You don't want to do that. I was going to make
it. You waited till the show. You didn't tell me that when I sent it in the group and I had time to change it. So then I just had to ride it.
Like a man.
I came to you face to face. I said, my friend.
I still had to ride it.
This is not. This is this is going to be an over. And I tried, but you didn't want to hear it. I even gave you the exact number of points that Miami was going to score.
He said NBA.
I said 31.
About you, Dex. Dex, he said you look cute with his glasses. He says, "Here's what you do." I called you NBA. Big basketball guy. So far we're 1-2 because you two jabronis don't know ball, and then we finished 4-2 because the 49ers plus 4.5. Shout out ButchP, giving you your dog, and then DYLON gave you love over 222 passing yards. He threw for 323, and Edge picked Indiana minus 180 versus Oregon. So 4-2. 57-54.
Winning record.
Let's go. And then tomorrow night we got Texans Steelers. Who do you like? Who are you picking?
Texans.
Quickly. I just want everybody to know our pick'em show. J-Bones.
I'm honestly afraid to say this, but I think the Steelers got a shot in this game.
I would take the Steelers too. I think too many people are taking the Texans.
Yeah, I think I
Steelers
just
at
had
plus
this.
3?
I just had this gut feel.
Yeah.
I said this gut feel that they're going to make
Let's
a
do
run
it then.
here.
Let's make a
34.
pact. Everybody shake hands. Shake hands.
30 Steelers plus 3.
Let's go.
All right, I'm
Steelers
putting it
plus
in right
3.
now.
I'll do it tomorrow when I'm in North Carolina.
All right, I got one hang the banner. Can I hang a banner real quick?
Yes. That's his Purdy.
No.
You did it! Congratulations!
Okay, hang the banners. Brought to you by Fourth Quarter Performance. Fourthquarterperformance.com. Promo code GOATS20 gets you 20% off of your order. Go get your creatine, protein, BCA, super greens. It's the new year. Enough eating Christmas cookies and baklava and all that junk that's absolutely delicious. Take care of your body. Take care of your body. I would like to hang the banner for the Ohio Bobcats for going on an all-time rampage of Twitter tweets that they have made graphics for that says they're the only team in the state of Ohio to win a bowl game this year. So
Wow.
shout out to them. Hang the banner. Ohio State lost, Toledo lost, Miami of Ohio, Kent State, Akron, Bowling Green, Cincy, Ohio, all of them lost except for the
Best
except
team
for
in
the
Ohio.
Bobcats. State champions. They have to be. And that's exactly what they should do. Dunk all over all the other schools.
I thought Bowling Green was in Kentucky.
There is a Bowling Green, Kentucky. There is.
Wait,
a
that one's not in Kentucky?
No, I guess not. I thought
Wait
it was.
a minute. Thought we knew ball on this show. Okay.
I wonder if that's
So-
Bowling Green State.
Must be on the border. It's like Carowinds.
It's in Ohio? I did not know that.
I thought it was in Kentucky.
I did too. But no, I just looked it up. Wow.
Yeah, but there is a Bowling Green, Kentucky city town. I don't know.
Yeah.
Municipality.
Did you guys have a hang the banner?
No.
No, just football. Thank you,
Football,
football.
dude.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm gonna miss this.
They
You're
shouldn't have
sitting
put
here
this
like-
game on the Sunday night game, by the way. Hot take.
No, they shouldn't have.
Nope.
No, this
What'd I
game should have
tell
been.
you?
This game should have been the Jags Bills.
I
Yeah.
told you, dude. I told you. Bills, Broncos early, Niners, Seahawks later.
Did they already-
schedule this?
Saturday at 4:30.
Did you nail it? Is that what they just put up there?
Yeah.
I saw something, but I wasn't really paying attention because I was
Rams, Bears, Sunday early game, and then the late game is Chargers
Oh, there you
or
go.
the Patriots versus whoever wins tomorrow night.
Okay. No, they didn't put it up there. They just put Saturday 4:30 and 8. That has nothing to or wait. You think the Bills are 4:30 Saturday?
Yeah.
TS fry me, bro. What does that mean, Joe? Okay, hang the banner for football. That's it. What a recap show. So much playoffs. The playoffs delivered outside of this game and the Indiana-Oregon game. So we were what? How many we have? 4, 5. So far we're 5 for 7 with great games. Oh, there you go. Tosh says the Niners play Saturday. Let's go.
Told you.
Love a Saturday game. Love a Saturday game. Anything else?
No,
If you're just tuning in late,
they haven't decided the times yet. It seems like
go
Bills
back.
and Bills are playing Saturday too.
Go back. If you're listening now, do us a favor. Go to Spotify, go to Apple, go to iHeart, or wherever you listen to your podcasts. Subscribe to the show, rating, review, and let us keep talking football together, all of us. Anything else?
No.
All right, play some music. What music? There we go.
We love football.
Go Bills.